Unim say it was a full moon and a Passover this year.
Okay.
When they were crossing the Red Sea, they a full moon. And anything Israel observe full moon all the time. Because trust them in the book of Exodus 14, Wakanya, a say, Omu could do ho a riem, Omu could do a ponano Red Sea nano in the afternoon. Anything ana omusun gu Moses suno.
Okay.
Enti in the afternoon no mujina ho. But oma ya na bibia omu to cross it. Until they started crying from afternoon till it was evening when the moon appeared. And then nyame ka kire Moses say, Moses, fa wo poma no, fa kire po no so.
I see.
Until at the time God spoke to them, now the moon was full. And the Bible said that God took the whole night to depart the sea. And to almost cross the sea no in the night. Whilst the moon was in place. Nti enkodu anopa no na oma cross ewie. Nti anopa nimu na eyi Pharaoh ne dom no epo no ye den. Efa wo mo. Nyame say, this is the day I have ordained that Israel should do what? Should observe. It is an ordinance. Say every full moon and new moon, this is what Israel must do.
Estate. Yes, this estate is responsible for selling affordable litigation-free lands that have electricity, water, and accessible roads. I am so happy. My dad is too, and the whole family is settled. Rome Villa Estate is located at Oyibi and is between Apollonia City and Ubuntu Estate. For more enquiries or information, contact 055-9087-000, or you can visit my social media handles by typing Nakiet.
Other for mechia obi biara or share me na otie me and none of peria near depending on wherever you are watching me from. Other for me say umpum eye wo hu ane hwe hu so ye e ma me why wo hwe hu so ye na now subscribe channel no e ma now like na wo share esan say Mama Radio and TV there monim say ne pankote e na ye de ebrem mi asa adoma no so say de be ya say Mama Radio e post video fufuro bi akalan na wonsa aka hajia wan maji adwai de ne e ba ba twetwe enkomo say jabosome no e kwa ewiye what you say ai ye be discuss about full moon and new moon with Apostle Bosheba. Most of them say Apostle Bosheba so dear. Ye can Bible moon sem dia wa kwadere mu ye or be chere ye e dey akra no full moon ni new moon nso so ben e na won wo nipa abrabo so nti other for ka me ho na me nkofa papa mra na je say ye fa nkomo no enhehye so e ma bibia enye fefefe. Papa, welcome.
Thank you, Hajia.
Papa, you are very fun.
By the grace of God, nyaminti ye ho ye. I hope so. Most of them.
Oh,
Yeda oboade ase. Yeda oboade ase.
Yes, say what Dana was sorry. That is the first miracle in your life.
It's not easy.
Yeah.
Yeda ni ada obobofo bi na oboye ho ban. Ah, onyane ye.
Okay. Daddy, now we ka full moon and new moon.
Yes.
Day bad ya.
And adia me pese me kire no. Very very important. Eme nipa shebre ene nipa abrabo. If you say adie bia if you are able to observe adie we if you are able to observe it, it brings you success. Ema we are powerful. Ema we go according to time and season.
Okay.
Ema dia esese ka wonsa na enhwere wo. Na se wan go according to these things are they are essential about when some net me real.
Hey.
Yes. Yes. If you are able to observe full moon and new moon, you will always be successful and be powerful. Yes.
I see.
Enti ohwe ayadia Israel observe it all the time. A ordinance by God. Ade nyame eye mra nyame ahyehya ma Israel. Israel this to every time. Enti full moon bia eye Sabbath. New moon bia eye feast. Enti edru full moon bia enti uko Israel. Na wo kan Bible a de nyame de ato ho ama oman kronkron Israel. E kire se omo Sabbath any omo holy days ni nyina e fall within the time of full moon. Which is the holy day. Until that day of the full moon is called the holy day. It's a day of fast. It's a day of fast. Haji ase nipa beti ase no. Yansha ase free the book of Psalms 81, Psalm 81. Psalm 81 for the verse 3. Na yanko down kakra na mehwa de.
Psalm 81.
The verse 3 yanko down.
Okay, Psalm 81, the verse 3. Or say, blow up the trumpets in the new moon.
Or say then, blow out the trumpet in what? The new moon.
In the time appointed.
In the time appointed.
On our solemn feast day.
On our solemn feast. What is that word? No? It's a solemn feast. A day. A solemn feast.
Important.
Very important. A ordinance for Israel. Let's continue.
Okay. For this was the statute for Israel.
This is what? A statute, an ordinance for Israel.
Okay. Okay. And a law of the God of Jacob.
So a law of the God of what? Jacob. E nyamemra. E yeden e nyamemra wa hyehyɛ sɛ Israel sɛ mu di samra we so.
This he ordained in Joseph for a testimony.
He ordained in Joseph for a testimony.
When he went throughout the land of Egypt.
When he went throughout the land of Egypt.
Where I have heard a language that I understood not.
And on that day we heard a language which we understood not.
I removed his shoulder from the burden.
In that day no. Nyame go through Israel on that new moon. God go through Israel and remove their burdens from their shoulders.
Okay.
He removed the burdens from their shoulders and did what?
His hands were delivered from the pot.
And their hands were delivered from the pot. Do you see what happens?
Yeah.
And Saturday no a solemn feast. An ordinance for Israel. Say nyamisa munya day we say that way. Unim say it was a full moon and a Passover this year.
Okay.
When they were crossing the Red Sea, na a full moon. And anything Israel observe full moon all the time. Because Jerusalem in the book of Exodus 14, Wakanya, a say omu kodu ho ewiem. Omu kodu a ponano Red Sea nano in the afternoon. Anything na omu sun gu Moses no.
Okay.
Enti in the afternoon omu jina ho. But omu ya na bibia omu tumi cross. Until they started crying from afternoon till it was evening when the moon appeared. And then nyame ka kire Moses say, Moses, fa wo poma no, fa kire po no so.
I see.
Until at the time God spoke to them, now the moon was full. And the Bible said that God took the whole night to depart the sea. Until almost cross the sea no in the night. Whilst the moon was in place. Until kodu anopa no na oma cross ewie. Until anopa ni mu na eyi Pharaoh ne dom no epo no ya den. Efa wo mo.
Then it means the moon and the stars no.
Yes.
It plays essential role.
Very important role.
Enya bosomsem.
Dabi.
Okay.
Dabi nya bosomsem. Se Jerusalem ne yakan. Se Jerusalem. Se nye akono the book ne yakan.
Dabi.
Anako eku free.
Dabi. Enya storybook.
Dabi. E Jerusalem ne yakan.
Okay.
Enti nyame say this is the day I have ordained that Israel should do what? Should observe. It is an ordinance. Say every full moon and new moon, this is what Israel must do. You got the book of, I think, Ezekiel 45. The verse 17, yes.
Okay. It will be the duty of the prince to provide the burnt offering.
So this one is the duty of the prince to provide a burnt offering.
Grain offerings and drink offerings at the festivals.
At the festivals.
The new moons and the Sabbath are at all.
Entity. The new moon and the Sabbath. New moon no a new moon. Sabbath no a full moon.
Okay.
So the new moon and the Sabbath. Because Sabbath no every Sabbath be a war Israel anya medema wom no a full moon. Into the new moon and the Sabbath. Let's continue.
At all the appointed festivals of Israel, he provided the sin offerings.
So on this day, what do? You do sin offering.
Okay.
There must be a sacrifice on this day. There must be a sin offering
for cleansing.
For cleansing.
Okay. Okay.
Because say Osram no appear, I will teach about this thing. What they stand for. And see, was it on this day? This is what you must do. There must be a sin offering. Okay, grain offering. So it be the prince.
Offering.
Yes.
Burnt offering.
Burnt offering and fellowship of prayer offerings. There's a moment on that day. In the new moon and on the Sabbath. Sabbath a full moon.
Okay.
So you have to give a sin offering, a grain offering, a burnt offering, and a fellowship offering.
Which is a must.
Yes, a ordinance. And you must my busu. A trust them na kasano.
And so say nipa mfanya adwuma.
There be anything nipa ndi no. Nti na nipa sum nyame a wo hwehwe no.
Okay.
So be catch me say a Old Testament and a young close Old Testament na yen fanto and you preach only New Testament. Yes. That is it. This is what God is telling Israel that they must do.
Now say New Testament no kwa be share Old Testament.
O say me share nkina me share muden. So what I say?
Yeah.
Let's go to Ezekiel again. The book of Ezekiel. 46 the verse 1. Yes.
This is what the sovereign Lord says.
One ekasa.
Nyankopon.
Sovereign Lord. Yeah,
The gate of the inner court facing east is to be shut on the 6 working days.
So the gate is to be shut for 6 working days. In 6 working days, you know, I said the gate of the inner court, you know, yes, shut it. And what will happen?
The gate of the facing east is to be shut on the 6 working days.
Yes.
But on the Sabbath day.
But on the Sabbath day.
And on the day of the new moon.
So when we say
to be open.
that is it. Are you grabbing that thing?
Yes.
On the Sabbath day, which is the full moon, because manya culture you who watch some say Sabbath day na nyame eka no e full moon. Until every full moon bia for Israel no Sabbath day. Nyame se mo nye djuma bia on that day. Nyame said they should observe that day as a Sabbath. They should give an offering and they should provide an offering and they should do a sacrifice.
That means say anka Sabbath happens on the Saturday and mention particular day.
No,
there.
Sabbath does not mention any particular day. Sabbath is a full moon.
Oh, okay.
Full moon be a Sabbath.
But how can people observe the calculations? The basis on the who say when they Sabbath day and it falls within this day. At that full moon, you know the day of the full moon. Every day of the full moon, every month, that a full moon, that is a Sabbath. Oh, okay. Okay.
That day should be a day of rest. There must not be any work. Bible in the Bible, when you read the book of Nehemiah, was see the women were waiting that the Sabbath should pass and the full moon should pass so that they can go to the market and sell their produce. And Sadani and Tuande, Sadani and Kwejuma, Sadani and Juma on that day, a Sabbath day.
Wow.
And then the Yameka Ewoho or see the gate should be shut. The gates facing the east should be shut. And it can only be open on the Sabbath day and the new moon.
New moon, yes.
Because I done the Sabbath. And I done the new moon.
Wow.
Because the new moon stands for feast. It stands for celebration. New moon be standing for celebration. Standing for the feast for Israel. The new moon be a feast ma Israel.
And offerings are sacrificed.
Yes, and offerings are offered. They offer sacrifice.
So how come we don't observe these things anymore? Or is the preachers, you are not doing enough?
The preachers are not telling us this. Because they themselves don't know.
Is it ignorance or they don't read?
I didn't know what you say more.
Okay.
Say Bible near kind. I didn't know what you say more. It's in the Bible.
Then that the end of a dream say or why I say answer na you obey yes a soft even though so friend poor why co school fantasy
Me I don't make me no munyadre.
Okay.
On that aspect. Education you good. You could be fine. Education you very good. But offreno it has nothing to do with school. The calling has nothing to do. Peter uncle school though.
Some more Bible school.
Yes, you can go to Bible school. Bible school and yourself.
Okay.
Bible school doesn't make you a pastor. Until going to the Bible school doesn't make you a pastor.
I see.
And your friend on the man we are software. Bible school they will equip you.
Okay.
Ukako sian de ukako nyantiti no nya knowledge bi about ministry no wenya nkyerɛkyerɛ bi wenya impartation bi wenya said the Bible no be decode no said the be sua no eno na ukosua ho. It doesn't make you a prophet, it doesn't make you a teacher, it doesn't make you an apostle, it doesn't make you a pastor. It is not Bible school that is going to make you a prophet. No. To make us a Bible school na uwie power than a prophet is a lie. That it is not in scripture. Trust in being kasa a calling. A calling a also and a mauye nipa we. So what am I say? Let's continue. In the book of 1 Samuel.
Okay.
1 Samuel 20:18.
In context, then Jonathan said to David.
Jonathan said to David.
Tomorrow is the new feast.
Tomorrow is what?
The new feast.
The new feast.
The new moon feast.
The new moon feast. Was Jonathan catcher David said? A china a new moon feast. Because new moon they are no a feast more man conquer Israel. Dia nya media to hono. It almost the visa dano as a feast. Young kind the verse 20 the verse 5 no natia see the verse 5.
He didn't end here. He said, you will be missed because your seat will be empty.
That is it. But you will be missed because your seat will be empty.
Dana was so unrested.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't know, say David, I didn't know who see. I said David didn't know who hinta. Until David didn't know who hinta. David didn't know who see. Until not Jonathan catch David say, ye feast mum dear. But me miss me feel. If say wakunya no be empty.
Then that the one say or more discredited Bible, and I think they are on the loose because Bible is literally the menu to life.
It's everything. Bible is everything. Oh.
Because only brony po ye juma, na say you're off there, and I say it was so unkoji wa home for some 2 or 1 month be or for so
you must. Won't share. What they are any Jew ni and Nante and any Jew ni and father for. Now, there's a one source there. Why are Jews always prospering?
Yeka? Yes, they are always prospering.
I'm telling you, you cannot prosper more than Jews. America almost see America a Jew for.
Wow.
Or man be a Jew for whom some man not a prosper.
Wow.
Because they observe these things. They observe everything that is written in this scripture. Yeah. Next week, the difference between the Kali Bible and our Bible.
Difference,
yes. Yeah, Bible no 60 something book. Kali Bible no 80 something books.
Wow.
And those books must be in the Bible, but it's not there. Next week.
Who has been tampering with this Bible thing?
Next week. Now, books says what Bible man can dia. Books says what Bible anyhow. A year from back is in the Kali Bible, and it's in a Kali Bible. Only priests know nekra. You dare not.
And why in the sacred?
Yes, only priests know nekofa. the better. My servant that you do not touch it. Okay, we are not at home. Not at all.
And Pempin, ni papa say ya or outsmarting Yankopon.
Wait, I'm telling you. It's, you know, there are things in the Bible, if you don't observe, you will serve God and you will serve God in vain. I'm telling you. Because I'm sorry, me bon paye, me call deliverance. Why are things not working for me? Why am I not prospering? Am I facing challenges? Because you are not observing. There are things you have to observe and you are not observing. As a pastor, that is why you are not powerful.
Okay.
Anything na nyame kasa chiro bia wo se eye bosom eye duro.
Because who ye.
They know so Bible.
Ye nsua de.
Nsua. Unim. You don't have the knowledge for that thing. You got the verse 5 near there on my count.
Okay, Samuel 20 verse 5. So David said, look, tomorrow is the new moon.
So on say, na Jonathan can be with David. Na ti dia David catch Jonathan. Was say, echina eye den the new moon feast. And do say new moon be a feast.
Yes.
New moon be go Israel a feast. And a Sabbath be a full moon. And to say tomorrow will be the feast. And I say then.
And I am supposed to dine with the king.
I am supposed not just a sadano. Omuji womeni.
Name a nije dano a new moon no akoko crash.
Name a nije dano men debi and crash you. Dab and tan crashes are. Na bibinti said David. Eko hinta odin hunko siye.
Okay.
Na ti David kae.
But let me go and hide in the field until evening of the day after tomorrow.
Thank you. But mama ko hinta until evening. Not David koya dibi.
No koya den.
Menka. So say David no a priest.
Okay. Okay.
Nese say David didn't hunko siye. Kosada nka bibi besi. Ti nese David didn't hunko siye until evening or the next day.
Not just say Bible moon crop for no and a Bible moon nipano. The entire no more succeed more is because no more observe
they observe everything.
Wow.
Next week, me chere a Catholic when we are. Me chere mo every month, the beginning of every month, they are Israel. That is why they are always on top of everything. And no one observes how they be an amount to go mom.
Wow.
We have secret. You will hint at some. Now, Bible say, may ye me hint at some with the actual menqua. One is through me. And may ye me a hint at some now, Bible, but one yanya mea quanti wouldn't him. Nanti and to wouldn't him. I mean, yinchero.
I get it. Sometimes you bet me a kind book.
Oh, back kind one tears here.
Yes.
Back kind of tra. One tears here. Where kind of say storybook? But Yami, a hint at some woman. Yami yichre nenkwa. Oh, my so many. Or see, I will reveal my secret unto them. Until God has a secret that He revealed to you. It's in the Bible.
And the lack of knowledge is making us perish.
Only it is our knowledge where I'm winning this soon. Obi sorry, I was saying, what are you talking about? This is the Bible we are reading to you.
How many pastors can even debate these people who are debunking the books of God?
No.
Because they are not learning enough.
They themselves don't know it. They themselves don't know it. And I'll be teaching who lose Jesus at what you have lost. No more can say na Jesus, this and Jesus. The devil is always want to take Jesus from you because of something.
Even Muslims believe in Jesus.
Yes, I will teach you that. So me chire was had enu we hu. What is obi kan Jesus asema? Obe somu ye. Obe somu ye. Now, let me tell you what full moon stand for. Let me tell you some things I've written that full moon stand for. Full moon stand for change.
Okay.
It stand for what? Change. Because sadano and sasa. Be biasasa sadano. And to be able to me use full moon against you. So who nim no one observe you, will be used against you. Somebody can stand before the moon and use the moon against you. Yeah. Unu se mu abafo no, eye moon ni san no, e no mo de tia Israel. And no mo de adwuma tia Israel. And nitina emra Joshua person o dealing with them no, he had to command the moon to be stand still and the sun to be stand still. Because so now for fulfillment. Another thing is spiritual strength.
Okay.
Spiritual strength. And the next one is satisfaction. The next one is growth. The next one is spiritual energy. And the last one is transformation. And bibia sesa. Bibia yeden sesa. Now let's see what the new moon. The new moon is for it brings celebration and joy.
Okay.
New moon no for joy and celebration. Into what observe bia enije fufuro ba abrabo. We need that is also your day shall be in happiness. Because you are not observing this, that is why you are not prospering and your days are not in happiness. But if you shall observe this, or see, you shall spend your days in happiness and your years in prosperity. I
see.
This is it. And see, I am coming to July full moon, which is called the thunder moon. So July way, the full moon of this July is called the thunder moon. What does it stand for? This spiritually, it stands for strength, transformation. It stands for strength, release to overcome thunder moon. It releases some particular strength for you to overcome difficult situations.
Okay.
Difficult situations and difficult obstacles and achieve difficult goals. That is the strength this moon will give you. The full moon coming, which is July full moon. Now, make sure direction. There is a particular direction on that day, and a prayer that you must face the moon and do that direction and pray that prayer. And on that day, now we just that direction.
Okay.
Because when we say say full moon be a Sabbath.
Yeah.
Sadana esa we fasting, esa we chirkom. Mema umpa ye esa we bo. Any direction esa we sadana. Not just say the name of it. Because an energy is released, strength to overcome difficult obstacles, difficult situations, and to achieve difficult goals.
So basically, the new moon and the full moon comes with a lot of goodies.
A lot of blessings.
But you have to give to get.
Yes.
Okay.
There are things you must do before you can be able to have it.
Well understood.
Everything is work for.
There's nothing like freelance.
No. These are the things we are not observing. That is why Christians we are suffering. And to boom say, nipa na woye be fo no. Dia be ye no kire bia observe. Into oye powerful. Nipa no ye comfort, oye occult no. Dia master no gra emre bia wo mu bia no observe. Into a very powerful. But who Christo no, also nyame, you are not observing emra. And in nyama sesa wo observe, for so you be powerful. And it's not Christians are not powerful. That is why Christians are not blessed. That's why Christians are poor. That's why they are suffering. Because and nyama sesa almost observe for them to prosper, for them to be powerful no omu niso.
Ebi so ignorant.
Ignorant. Ebi nim omunye ebi omosofo enim wankere wo mo eno no se beji we beto we fa we bra ye we sei but enem esese ye kire emenkofo no diye no we don't teach it.
So Daddy, what would you tell the Christians no any asofo ni na
Hajia, it's very important to follow who know road.
I've always said this.
It's very important. Say, what this of obieti? Now onimu kwanya. What from kwanyo? Ono ni made no eda kochiro. Onim.
If your church don't change.
Change your church. If your pastor doesn't change you, change your pastor. What who change? They are not teaching you things that will help you. You are there. What's here wumitum? Mean to me nyai. And it's around a bread. That is it. And see, the person you follow is always very important because the one who you follow determines what comes into your life.
Okay.
And see, what will per se, direction now? Assessor wo ye. Sa full moon ya ebe. And the prayer you are supposed to pray no. You can call me 0547 555587 0547 555587. Match the assessor wo ye.
Are you going to pick daddy? They complain every blessed day. They are like this prophet. He will put his number, but when you call him, he doesn't answer.
Oh no, I was.
Please
I answer. Oh, a lot of people will tell you I answer their calls.
Okay.
Even I call missed calls back.
Sometimes it's stressful. I know the calls will be too.
Hajia, I come every day and I receive about 50 calls. Not only here, other radio stations, TV stations, and within a day, the calls that are coming.
It's not easy.
Maybe one radio programs are calls ebeba.
I know.
It's not easy. Enti man for be caller enyaboayo.
Try.
Just call, I'll pick.
Okay.
And now send me a message. Oh, friend, I'm in far. Send me a message.
Sure.
I will definitely, if I don't answer your call, I will answer your message. Mr. Why? Obi amfanjeme. Na unse juma na me ya no. Eye for a dom thousands of people. Enti Mr. Bible say pray. Who said be ya wo so be den, ubetum. Enti de eye say wo ye ne say wo so be den, ube pray. Call is not coming. Give message.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well noted. Thank you so much. Abusia, say Emereno Ayebe, what's the daddy I train. Apostle Boshaba or say a full moon and new moon no it's
So we'll send this sika akoma obusianfo from the US to Ghana. Used to Lemfi. Ani Lemfi dear. It was the best exchange rate and very secure and it sounds to 0 transaction fees. So we used to Lemfi send this sika akoma obusianfo. Sima kakre bi pe no munsaka. Kai say referral code je wo screen you so we use wunya 30 USD cashback on your first 100 USD transfer and more. Iti ka ho Google Play Store and Apple App Store and download the Lemfi app no ene.